Hey everybody, this is Brett again, and yesterday I made some kabocha squash. I baked it up and then I separated the seeds from the gunk in there and I roasted those in the oven to just the perfect amount of roasting. And you know, I've eaten these before, kind of tested them before, but you really can eat these seeds. They're just like freaking wood. But inside the seed there is an edible part. So how do you separate the woody part from the edible nutritional part in the middle? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. I've done this before. You make seed milk. So I'm going to take these seeds that I roasted. And no, I don't want to eat kabocha squash raw. For those of you that are into that, maybe I'll get to that someday. I don't know. Maybe I'll get like an iron gut and be able to eat a whole lot of the winter foods raw. But I don't see any of the raw foodists doing that. Maybe a few of the semi-winter foods. So I'm going to, hope I can do this. I'm going to put water in there. And I'm going to blend it up. And you know, if you've got a noisy Osterrizer blender like mine, it's really best to wear these ear protection. And the reason that I like the Osterrizer and that I don't buy that thing that's like $400 is because it's glass. And I can put hot soup in there and not worry about BPH or getting plastic in my hot soup. I like glass. So check it out, I'm making some kale here. Let that run for quite a few minutes there, at least a couple of minutes, so that it would really separate the nutritional stuff from the woody fiber. Now, a lot of these squash seeds you can eat the whole thing because they're not so rough. But the kabocha squash seeds, forget it. The outside part is just really hard and woody. But the other day I ate some acorn and some butternut squash seeds, and those are great roasted, and you can definitely eat those. Just don't overcook them. Don't overbake them, because then they'll get just too dark and crusty, you know. But okay, so now I'm going to take a strainer, a metal strainer like that. Come on over here with me. I'll see if I can squeeze in there. And I'm just going to take a jar. Maybe I'll put it right there. I think you can see that. And just going to dump that right in there. But what I really need is a spoon, and I forgot to grab one, and I need a third hand. So I'm going to try and meander my way over here real quick to grab a spoon. Okay, because if you take a spoon and you push the stuff around on the bottom of there, like that, then it'll allow the liquid to go through easier. And you know, if you ever get making these videos on your own, you have to really focus on what you're doing and what you're saying. Now, there's a lot of nutrition in that liquid, I guarantee it. And consuming all the plant, the whole fruit or vegetable, as much as possible is really important. And when you were little, hopefully your parents taught you to not waste. Well, that's what our country largely is all about. Get her done as fast as possible and just throw the shit away. So what I'm going to do in the tradition of not wasting is I'm going to take this and I'm going to dump it back in. I'm going to dump it back in the mixer here and add some more water and blend it again. But I'll do that in a minute, but I want to show you exactly what this looks like. Look at that. I want to taste it. See if it's any good. It's pretty strong, but it is pretty good. It tastes like, I don't know, squash seeds. It's really good though, and man, that's potent. It's got some good vitamins in it. There's zinc and iron, and for vegans, zinc and iron are big time. You know, I recently did that nutritional analysis, and I learned that beans have a lot of those nutrients in them, and that squash seeds also have a lot of that, and so, especially the zinc. And if you just throw this stuff away, you're really missing out nutritionally. And it's not easy to stay vegan. You got to be up on everything and not waste anything. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you're all well and having happy holidays without being overly consuming of all of the crap that's offered in this world.